Tapping in, everybody. Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Boss Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to hit the like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because I upload videos every single day. Now, I don't feel sorry for Clemson. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, missed their last game against Boston College because he contracted COVID. He will miss their game against Notre Dame because all the ACC and their COVID protocols and all the rules, and he won't be back in time to play against Notre Dame. And I don't feel bad for Clemson. One, because they have a 5-star in DJ. Let me get this right. Ugalele, I don't know what his last name is. It's very difficult to say. But Ugalele or something like that. He is a 5-star, 6'5", 240. He's a really good prospect. He played pretty well against Boston College, all said and done. And he came back even though the defense was playing horrible that first half, just absolutely horrible. And he still was able, him and Travis Etienne was able to bring that team back and win that game. He had over 340 yards passing. So it was a really good game. And he'll also get the start against Notre Dame. Clemson is just simply too much for Notre Dame. They will beat Notre Dame. Their defense won't play like that again. They played horrible in that first half against Boston College. They will be on point against Notre Dame. I can guarantee it. So I do not feel sorry for them. I also do not feel sorry for them missing their quarterback and Trevor Lawrence. I hope he's okay. Pray to God, knock on wood, everything's good with the COVID stuff. But I think he will be fine because they said he's asymptomatic and he'll be fine. But what I will say is COVID is killing college football. Let me say that again. COVID is killing college football. We know there's only 3 teams that legit's going to have a chance to win a championship. It's Ohio State, it's Clemson, it's Alabama. If you've watched any college football this year, you know those 3 teams are the only teams that even have a glimpse of a chance of winning. The teams that normally make the playoffs, or that are normally in contention, like Georgia and Oklahoma. Oklahoma has 2 losses, and Georgia has a quarterback that was from JUCO that's like 5'9". They don't have a chance at hell at winning the championship. It's only those 3 teams: Ohio State, Clemson, Alabama. So that's all that matters. But for us fans, we still like to root for our teams. We know we're not going to win a championship. I'm a Louisville fan. We know we're not going to win the championship. I get it. But what I don't like is when there's 9 players on my team that tested positive for COVID that not only misses this game, but will miss the next game if they have to follow the same protocols because they play in the ACC just like Trevor Lawrence. They play in the ACC. And if they had to miss this game like Lawrence did and they discovered it around the same time, that means they won't be back for next week. That is why I say COVID is ruining football. Or if you're a team like Wisconsin or any Big Ten school who gets a player that contracts COVID, you have to be out for 21 days. And Wisconsin has 10 players or 10 or 13 players that tested positive for COVID. And that's that means 3 weeks. That is horrible. That I do not like. That is almost asinine. Think about this. 3 weeks, 10 players. 10 plus players for Wisconsin will have to miss, including their starting quarterback, will have to miss 3 weeks for COVID. 3 weeks. That's insane. Insane. I do not like that. And that rule for the Big Ten and for other schools that have similar rules is ruining college football. You don't even want to watch the game. You don't even want to watch the game. My Louisville Cardinals played Virginia Tech and had a legit chance of winning if we had our guys. We had 9 players out. 8 of them were on the defensive line. We had no defensive linemen. Think about it. No defensive lineman from the 2 deep was able to make the trip because they were in COVID protocol, and they will more than likely miss next game too. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. I can't get behind that. And Wisconsin will have 10 guys, and more Big Ten schools will get positive tests. It is what it is. Everybody's getting positive tests. Florida didn't play a game for like 3 weeks because of COVID. So Big Ten schools, more of them are going to get positive tests. So what the hell are they going to do when Ohio State gets 2 guys to get positive tests or 5 guys or has an outbreak? Because that's their only school at a chance to win a championship. That's their only school. I bet they'll change that 21-day rule if something happens to Ohio State. I can almost guarantee it. Because if they want a chance to win a national championship, Ohio State's the only chance. But if Ohio State gets some guys with COVID, say a Justin Fields or a couple dudes on defense, they're going to change the 21-day rule. But right now, that is some BS. That's why I don't feel sorry for Clemson, because some of these other schools are being ravaged by COVID, and the rules aren't the same. You got guys in the ACC or the SEC can play the next game, and you got guys in the Big Ten that have to miss 3 weeks. It's a competitive advantage, right? Especially come towards playoff time. It's just not fair. It doesn't even make sense. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. Don't feel bad for Clemson or Trevor Lawrence. I hope he feels better. Hope all is well. But these rules and the different days and time periods you got to be out, that is some BS in college football, and COVID is ruining the sport this year. And I'll see you guys next time.